I wouldn't. They're poison nowadays. It's kind of a neat little lake. See, there's the pay side. They're going down to launch a boat. It looks like. Us poor people, we come this side though. They got facilities up there, campsites, and I'm not sure, but maybe even electric hookups and stuff. People camping overnight. So over there, and then I guess more over here. It's only been built since what, about 1987, 89, something like that. Before they had Lake McMillan up farther, but they breached that dam. That one's all silted. That lake all silted in. This one's going to silt in sooner or later too. I'm getting more used to these glasses than I was in the others that I've had. I think I had more professional.
What, they bigger glass? Or?
Maybe, I don't know, but I think there's more professional over there in Roswell than there here.
Depends on an awful lot of doctor.
Yeah, he seemed like he was really doing stuff too, and he said something about astigmatism, and he said I got it pretty good. So, and whatever he did with these glasses.
When you got that, they do the laser on it. Correct that, they correct your eye.
Do they?
Correct your
I
eyes.
don't know. Didn't Verna get that? And then her eyes got messed up worse?
Who?
Verna? Verna was telling me she got either that or maybe it was for glaucoma. I'm not sure. And it messed her up worse.
She might have just got the lasers and surgery so she didn't have to wear glasses.
Yeah, well, I think it backfired though. She was only able to see out of one eye after that. Something, I'm not sure exactly what she was telling me. When I'm in the truck, I usually go out that way. It's what they call Champion Bay on that side. Probably, who knows?
Huh?
Who knows? We always have this. I bet you that's another reason I wouldn't eat any fish. I think it's all the fertilizer, but I don't know. I wouldn't swim in it, and maybe those guys are wading in it, so.
Yeah.
I wouldn't swim in it, and I definitely wouldn't eat no fish out of it. They get some pretty big fish out of this, but channel cat, and bass, and all that. But I don't think I would. That's a pretty good looking car from here. I think it's a sporty model. She didn't buy the yeah.
To the paint shop and
next year I'm going to see how much it would cost to get that painted. And while I'm at it, I might see about checking alignment on the front. I remember when they were building this, me and my buddy, we that's when we did go fishing back then. We were on the other side. There wasn't none of this. It was just a low spot, and they had these big monster trucks digging it out and hauling away stuff. Monster trucks going 100 miles an hour, it seemed like. Every which way. We tried to take a shortcut across this area, the construction site, but it was at night, and because we were running late. We didn't want to go back the other way, which was a lot longer, around the river to the old Lake McMillan where you could cross it. And we We couldn't find a way out of it, and the trucks would just run all this way. Finally, there's this big, huge truck pull over the side, and we talked to the guy there, and he says, don't even try to get out yourself. Follow me, and we followed him out. And that's the only way we were able to get out. Oh, some of these rocks could have fossils in them. What's that? Yeah, this is rock. They scraped to the bedrock. I mean, they did a lot of digging. They scraped it out. It was a low spot already anyway, but they did a whole lot of just with like I say, they were big monsters. All their equipment was huge. There are spots you can find fossils, but I'm not sure exactly where they're at. I know I've seen people knocking rocks out on the side of the road going towards Carlsbad. And I assume they were trying to get fossils. To me, that's part of a fossil right there. That's probably the base of a tree trunk or something one time. It's a different color. People that know what they're looking for would be able to find fossils in them. I do feel weird when I look down in these glasses. When I look down like that, I feel like I'm going to fall over sometimes. Yeah, I know that. That was many years ago. Many years ago it's creeped up on me. Do you know I'm getting a pension any day from California? It's not much. A pension for the 14 years I did it Safeway. We called in. We could have been getting it since I was 60 years old, and I didn't know that. And we don't get it retroactive, but we do get it as of May 1st. So they're still working on it. So we'll get May's and June's most likely before we finally get it paid. They still have to send me what they call an election form, and for me to pick one of 3 ways. Now, I haven't got that, but I've sent all the other paperwork. They sent me back something, said they got it all. They got all the paperwork they need. And yeah, it's a little bit under $600. So I'll get that. I'm looking at retiring 66 in 2 months. That's what I'd like to go to. But if I have to, I could maybe figure out somewhere around 62 years old. But then I'd have to try to go on Obamacare. And I don't know. But if I wait till at least 65, I could get on Medicare. And then have that. Esther's also, we've applied. Look how far they can go out. Esther applied for, we got it done the other day. We don't know if we're going to get it for SSI, you know, because of the lupus and stuff. So we did that because they're changing our insurance, and we're not sure this insurance is going to be a good insurance. Our city's done some weird things lately. They've cut our pay. They now we can't have any overtime, and now they've done this where they changed our insurance, and I don't trust them on that. We had Blue Cross Blue Shield for 30 years, and then all of a sudden they're going to another plan because some gals from California. Well, yeah, it's cheaper, but not that by that much. They said it was going up double. They said, no, we're not going to do that. Well, this is double too. Our monthly payments are double from what they were almost. I don't know.
They don't want to check. They don't want to lose anything.
I don't know. I figured if
So you pay,
some of the smarter people in the city would have said something by now.
Everybody pays 50% except them, so they get theirs free.
Well, I would assume if Chief and everybody else would have pitched hell if they would have thought it was going to be a bad. So I don't know. It's going to be this thing called Cigna instead of Blue Cross. So I think it's going to be all right. At least I hope. I just didn't read anything good on the internet about it. Hey, you're earning some money. Got a whole penny. Yeah.
10,000.
Yeah, it's 1909 SVDB. That's pretty cool. They went out pretty far. If you went out in the other one, you could walk all the way across. They said the deepest the other one was before they breached it was 7 foot deep.
It's a 2010.
Yeah, I figured it wasn't that old. But yeah, this one though, it gets deeper towards, because it hasn't silted in. It's only been here 20 years. But the other one, it'd be 7 foot deep, but the mud would probably be 7 foot underneath it. I wouldn't want to be in it. Probably couldn't get out of it. If I had our pickup, I'd go up those hills. Dare go up those hills in this new car. Look at how high it is. It's, what, not even a foot high off the ground? Oh yeah, dog up there somewhere. Pumping up. And the other day I rolled up the window on this, and then she went over there and put her paws on it. Yeah. I don't think she knew, but and they rolled down the window. So I locked it on her. All right, you're on candid camera. Come on, you don't want to be on candid camera? All right, show's over. We made our film. Now it's going to be on YouTube. You're going to tell everybody you're on YouTube. Okay, I thought